Stop blaming the devil for everything. We're gonna have to stop blaming the devil for everything, guys. And we just gotta know, from the thumbnail there, that the devil don't not look like that. That's false. The devil comes in human form. Like a male, female. It don't matter. So we need to know and be aware of those things. And the devil's not coming with no horns on his head. So you can get that picture out of your mind and know that the truth is a demonic spirit is what it is. And with this demonic spirit, we need to know what it does. And I beg the difference in everybody say, hey, the devil is not real. We know the devil is real, and he's in human form. And he's not coming with horns on his head. And he come to kill, steal, and destroy. I'm gonna repeat that one more time. The devil comes to kill, steal, and destroy. So we need to know what we're listening to. Either we listening to the devil or we're gonna listen to God. In that concept, I'm gonna use a scenario that happened yesterday here at the job. And it's a situation that took place with this individual, man. He come to work, he wear little bandanas and everything, like he a gangster or something. I like to know who I'm around, so I had to ask him one day. I said, man, what are you, man? He wear the black and white bandana. I was like, man, because I know how gang I grew up in the streets, so I know what everything mean, right? So I was like, man, so are you a gangster disciple? And he like, oh no. It's just a long story behind this. I just wear this. I was like, oh, okay, cool. But anyway, I had some encounters with the individual, and I just stay out the way. And when I say encounters with him, it's like, reckless behavior, want to be an authority, but you're not an authority, and so that has not faded away with this individual. So, been working with him, because I work with anybody, man. I know the spirit within the individual, it's bitter, you off to yourself, you come to work, you sit on your lift, and you don't pitch in and help out with nobody. The lead can ask you to come and do something. No, I ain't doing that, but you still got a job. So I know what's going on with you. You got some spirits in you, man, and I guess the people, man, they just blessing you, man, because I don't see how, if my business ain't nowhere in the world you gonna come to work and just sit down like that right there, won't help out the team, man. It don't make sense to me. But anyway, so situation happened yesterday, man, and this individual, I've been helping him, man, but this day here, kind of lost, track of time. We went to go put up something and couldn't put it up. Then I was able to go put it up. And, I'm not keeping up with the time and then like that. And my lead hasn't said anything to me. My supervisor hasn't said anything to me. I rolled back through the look for the product to put away because I'm helping the individual. Unfortunately, I know how to do the task, and so they asked me to help the individual because one person was out. So I was like, all right, cool, no problem. That's the type of guy I am. I'm gonna chime in and do what need to be done around the warehouse. And so unfortunately, I guess he had to end up putting up a load by himself, like. Wasn't even like a 52 pack or nothing like that where it's a whole bunch of pallets. Probably like a little 20 piece or something like that. 20, 25 pallets you got to put up. But it wasn't intentionally that I left him hanging, But I just couldn't find him, and I didn't know what he was doing. I didn't know what was going on. He explodes and go off on me. So in this instance here, I got to hear God and hear the devil talk. So he going crazy. Like he the supervisor. Man, you need to tell me, man, where the F you at, man? Were you doing stuff? No, man, just don't do shit like that, man. Don't do shit like that, man. You need to let me know, man. I'm like, okay. So I'm trying to ride out, because I ain't trying to entertain that, right? But he pulled up too. So now we in a conversation now where it's a lot of other employees and then my lead right here and everything. So he going off. See, that's what I be talking about, man. You know where I'm at. You just need to be telling people where you at and things and that you be leaving and going places. You be all over, blah, blah, blah. But basically, after all of that conversation, I'm hearing this bitter person talk, this demonic spirit that's in this individual. I said, calm down, man. You ain't got to be cussing and that like that, And why we arguing in the first place? Because I'm trying to get you to see shit, man. You don't need to be doing this. I was like, all right, man. Okay. So he really ain't getting it off his chest. But in these circumstances, God was telling me to hear him out because he need to hear himself. sometimes the spirit within the individual, man, need to be let out of what they really are, you know. So basically, I wasn't offended, you know, but God wanted me to hear it out. And it wasn't no real confrontation because everything he was saying was really his identity. And he tried to push it off on me, but he feel bitter within. So handling this situation, I listened to God because God was like, he just need to let that out. And the devil was in him active because you can't see that everything that you're saying, that's what I need to be saying to you. I need to be cussing you out. You need to be coming helping us. You know, we sit here watching you, but nobody come over there and say that to you. You know what I'm saying? Supervisor lead, don't nobody come over there and bother you. No, I ain't even complaining about you. Oh, and then they try to run a scenario, or I ain't going to tell on you, man, like, you know, nothing like that. You know what I'm saying? Like, no, it ain't that major. You know, it ain't not like that, you know what I'm saying? But you went over there and told them, oh, we can't find him. So everything that you're saying, you're contradicting yourself. You don't even know where you at. So I had to let that individual have that, you know. So with knowing that, sometimes you just got to listen to people and know what you're listening to. That was the devil talking. But I had to listen to God and be obedient and not to act out. And I could have easily did this. You know, I could have gave it some attention. You know, I had to give it some attention because I know God was trying to let this individual see the light within me. A good charactership, a good stewardship, or not getting out of character, not getting reckless. I could have easily went down that road where like, hey man, you don't do nothing, man. But he already saying that. So sometimes you gotta listen to an individual, you know what I'm saying, hear them out, but have God in your heart, even though the confrontation is rowdy. God will give you a sound mind and peace in any situation to where you can have your vibrations and your balance and your energy and everything intact, you know. So I had everything intact. I was listening to the individual. He sounded like everything, but I could have easily, like, you know what I'm saying, the devil made me do this, man. Hey, bro. But see, that mean my vibration, and I'm just totally listening to the devil talk, because as he got louder with cussing and things, and something should have been done. Somebody should have addressed that issue, like, why are you over here cussing? But in these places like that, stuff like that jump out, but it ain't no big action, you know what I'm saying? And to me, it definitely ain't no action. You know, it ain't no big deal, you know what I'm saying? Ain't no issue, because at the end of the day, I know what I was dealing with at that time. You know, I see him every day. But I could easily just went off on an individual and blow me cussing, me getting out of character. It'd have been a red flag. They'd have thrown, they'd have blown the whistle and all that, made all kind of noise, you know what I'm saying? Because that's what they want to see in a godly image, you know what I'm saying? We're tried and tested in those type of areas all the time. But how you pass those tests like that right there is, I didn't say the devil made me do nothing. I was just like, hey, he had to go down that road, you know what I'm saying? I had to sing the little song, you know, cry me a river. Let her know, hey, let that get in your soul, you know what I'm saying? You're doing a lot of crying, baby. You know, be a grown man, you know what I mean? So grow and be in tune with life a little bit more, you know what I'm saying? Stay out of better states, you know. It could be some rough times in the life, but you need to leave that at the house, man. We're at work, man. We shouldn't be arguing about work, man, going back and forth about no work. Then we here to work, clock in, do what we need to do. But anyway, I could have easily said the devil made me do it and went off on that individual, but I did. So we got to know also, too, that your sins activate a lot of things in your life that's bad, you know. So basically, with this individual, man, he probably got some things going on in his life, man. And what it's doing is it's activating some things that's boiling up on the inside of him to where, oh, here's the perfect time to go off on this individual. He always happy. He's always dressed nice. He always respected. I don't like the respect that this individual gets, you know. Everybody likes him, and, you know, I don't get that type. Well, you know, favor ain't fair. You know, I can't. God made me like this, man. I can't help that. You know, people navigate to me. I can't help that. You know what I'm saying? That God has made me to be a people person, deal with people, you know, and get along with people, you know. I can't help that, you know what I'm saying? I can't help that God has given me some skill sets to where you do see me all over the planet. I am all over, you know what I'm saying? God has made me to where I have I'm versatile, you know what I mean? I'm just not in one position. My mind and the mind that he's given me is always on power drive, you know what I'm saying? Where I'm always eager to learn something different, you know what I mean? No matter if this person think they can do it the best of this, that, another, still, anybody can learn it, you know what I'm saying? And I'm willing to learn it. So that's why the individual would see me doing all these things and you just sitting there Are you trying to keep up with me? You know? And so we got to understand that the sin, he had to understand that sin that's in his life can be activated. The sin in my life can be activated if I wasn't in the right mind state, you know. And I could have gave that devil a lot of credit in that point right there, you know. So sometimes in life, we just give the devil too much credit. Oh, the devil made me do this, you know. Dang, the devil busy, you know. You know those concepts, man. People say it all the time. Devil busy, man. It seems like something happened every time I turn around, man. The devil busy, man. You know, and it ain't got nothing to do with the devil half of the time. It's believe it or not, it could be God trying to get your attention. You just are ignoring that God is trying to get your attention. It ain't got nothing to do with the devil. So I want us to just stop giving the devil all this credit. He is real, though. You know, you cannot deny that he's not, you know what I'm saying, not real. And he's going to do his job, you know. And you got to be in position to be able to, when he activate and do his job, you know, that's what he do. You know what I'm saying? He did the same thing, you know what I mean, in the garden with Adam and Eve, you know. They had it made, man. You know what I'm saying? He came with something that they didn't have, you know. And that was the tree of life, you know what I'm saying? A tree of knowledge, you know what I'm saying? They didn't pull the mess with it. But y'all had everything else. Y'all living up. Y'all got each other. Y'all got everything. Y'all live it up. But in those circumstances, the devil the sin gonna be activated within. That's what the devil do, and he brings it out, guys. So keep your eyes open, be aware, and that's how I dealt with that type of situation. But just knowing that, you know, when you're dealing with these type of situations, hear the individual out and be so sound-minded that way you pick up on and hear what need to be heard. You know, in this circumstances, I had to hear what this individual had to say about himself. I didn't have to say that. He told me everything about himself, and that was the story. And I obeyed God in the instance when the devil portrayed an act. So he don't use no new tricks. He always uses the same thing, guys. So stay aware out here in these stay aware out here in this world. Until next time, God bless you.